Hello, today we are going to talk about a new system, a new expert advisor for MetaTrader 5, which I have developed. The name of the expert advisor is FxTurn Trade Fusion AI Backtester. This Backtester is a supplementary tool for FxTurn Trade Fusion AI, which uses artificial intelligence to perform basket trading. This backtester shows you the profit or loss generated by each basket at different times on your broker. To do this, copy this expert advisor into the expert advisor folder of your MetaTrader platform, as I have done here. Before that, go to Tools, Options, then Expert Advisors, and make sure the Allow DLL Imports checkbox is ticked and confirm it. Open a chart, for example, URST, and place the expert advisor on the chart. Then go to Input. Here, we have a few simple settings. The first one is backtest duration, which is based on hours. For example, I have set it to 24 hours here, meaning it will backtest each basket from the moment we start it for the next 24 hours and show us the results. The next setting is backtest start candle, which determines from which candle to start. Here, I have set it to candles bureau, meaning it will start from the current candle, and the stop candle is set to 24, meaning it will go back 24 candles. For example, on my broker, the time is 6 p.m., so it will show me different baskets from now up to 6 p.m. yesterday on the chart. The next setting is backtest modeling, which is based on 1-minute candles. I am backtesting with 1-minute candles, but you can backtest with 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, or even 15 minutes or 1 hour, with the highest accuracy being at 1 minute. The next setting is adjustment ratio, which is currently set to 1. This should be set to 1 for full HD screens. If your monitor is HD, set it to 0.8, and if your monitor is 4K, set it between 1.8 and 2.0. Now let's click OK. Now it is displaying different baskets for us here. As you can see, my broker's time is 10, and here it is 15. It is displaying the highest from the previous day, and up to 10, meaning it shows 10 different baskets here. It also shows the number of trades for each basket. Then, it shows the current profit, the maximum profit, and the maximum drawdown. The blue ones indicate that the baskets have reached our profit target, for example, 100 pips. So we can close the basket with a profit of 448 pips, as you can see here. For example, it made a 209 pip profit, then went up another 273 pips. Here, we can also see the current profit levels of the trades. To analyze these with higher accuracy, these baskets are written into some TXT files, and you can access them in your MetaTrader platform by going to the Open Data folder. Then go to MQL5 files. Here, we have a folder named IMG. If you open it, you can see the different files. Since I am on a Linux system and not Windows, accessing it is a bit harder, so I have opened the files here. Here, we have the folder. Now open a browser tab and go to bv.fxturn.com. Now, for example, select a few of these that you are interested in and drag them into this box. It will start analyzing the different baskets. Now, after it analyzes each one, you can click View Data or Details. To see more information, it will draw the chart for us showing the profit graph. For example, if you notice here, this basket had a 50 pip drawn down as soon as it opened, then went up to 200 pips in profit, so we could have closed it at 200 pips or higher. Here, for each of the different pairs, we have a graph showing the profit and loss for each. For example, here, the best performance was for **NZDCAT***, and the lowest with the most loss was Eurod. We can also look at this one for example. You can see it went up to 10 pips in profit, then came back down. Or this one, which started with almost zero drawdown and went into profit after about 10-12 hours, then came back down. You can always clear these for example, here, and load more baskets to analyze. That's how it works. This backtester helps you understand, before opening any basket, which baskets were profitable and which were losing at different times. For example, based on my recent observations, I noticed that most baskets during the Asian session were more profitable. For example, here, you can see that yesterday, at 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, or when the Asian session started, these were in profit. Here, my broker is at +2 GMT. So usually baskets opened during the Asian session tend to be more profitable. Of course, you can download this, run it on your MetaTrader, and after a few days, observe which baskets work best for you and what times are more suitable for opening baskets. Have a great day. Goodbye.